Hi, it's Neil here from Northampton Nutrition Centre. It's been a while since I've done any form of a video log, so I thought I'd just do a quick video at the moment, a short video. Really wanting to answer one of the things I hear a lot from people when suggesting that they need to improve their lifestyle or get a little bit healthier. And the statement I hear a lot is, why deprive myself of something for the purposes of being healthy if I'm going to, if I can get run over tomorrow, or I could end up, being struck by lightning, and then I've deprived myself of something I really like for nothing. I've ended up dead anyway. So the first statement I want to make on that is living a healthy lifestyle is not about depriving yourself. So probably a subject of another video, another point, but really there's no need to deprive yourself of any of the things that you enjoy in order to live a healthy lifestyle. But I want to look at some statistics around causes of mortality here in the UK, and really just cover some information. So I've got this little chart on the screen. The data is probably a little bit old in that it captures information up to 2012. I would imagine that people dying from diabetes, particularly type 2 diabetes, has probably increased greatly from the data here. But let's work with these numbers. So what I really want to say is that when we talk about being killed or dying by being run over by a car, being hit by lightning, any of these things, so technically that's referred to as dying from your injuries. All right, and if we look at the screen over here, we can see that causes for mortality in the UK due to injuries is 4%. All right, so 4% of the population are going to die from a car accident, from being run over, from being murdered, from all of these things which are matters completely and absolutely outside of our control. Just 4% of the population. And then an additional 7% of the population die from communicable diseases, diseases that are passed down via genetics, or even diseases that are due to viruses and bugs, those communicable diseases. Right, so that's just another 7%. So what's really, really important to know here is that 89%, this information is figure here, 89% of the population die from non-communicable diseases. The huge majority. So if you look on the average prospect of what are the chances of what are the probabilities of what's going to kill you, in the UK here, for 89% of us, we're going to die from something called a non-communicable disease. Non-communicable diseases are cardiovascular disease, a huge amount of the cancers. So obviously there are some cancers that are genetic, and some of us have genetic propensities towards certain cancers, and obviously cardiovascular disease as well. Type 2 diabetes, chronic respiratory disease. These are all non-communicable diseases. All right, and the point that I'm trying to make over here is actually your chances of dying from a non-communicable disease may be 89%. But you can delay the point at which it comes in, because non-communicable diseases are affected in majority by our lifestyles. And if we look at the second part of what's of the study information over here, if we just look down over here, this is your probability of dying from a non-communicable disease prematurely. And prematurely is defined by this study as being between the ages of 30 to 70. And again, I think those figures are probably, or those, that bracketing of those ages is probably a bit limited, because I think in today's world, we should be living to, premature is probably closer to 80, 85, I think, or below 85. I would define as premature, because there's no reason why we can't live productive, happy, healthy lifestyles, way beyond 70. But in terms of the figures here, ages 30 to 70, 12% of us are going to die from a non-communicable disease in that premature age group. And the bit that I really want to get across is that you don't have to do that. All right. So yes, there's nothing you can do about the fact that you may unfortunately be in a car accident tomorrow, or you may get hit by that bolt of lightning, or you may be an unfortunate victim of violent crime. But all of those things, as I say, or you may have a genetically inherited illness, or you may pick up a lethal virus. Maybe you've been somewhere in Africa and got a dose of Ebola. But the point that I'm trying to make is that for 89% of you watching this video, and possibly higher, your cause of death is going to be a non-communicable disease. And if you get a non-communicable disease and die from that prematurely, really, you've got nobody to blame but yourself. It's making good, solid lifestyle choices that prevent you from getting non-communicable diseases in the most instances. And that's why adopting a healthy lifestyle, that's why working with a nutritionist if you have issues with your health, that's why businesses today have a responsibility to look after their staff and their staff's health, and help people wade through the mountain of information and misinformation. Obviously, a very topical subject at the moment is this whole concept of false news or fake news. And I can say there's just as much fake information around nutrition and health and cancer and heart disease as there is fake news. And it's quite difficult, I know, for many people to wade through all of these things. And therefore, businesses have a responsibility to their workforce to help educate them and to help them improve their lifestyles, in terms of helping to stave off mortality from non-communicable diseases. That's really all I wanted to talk about in this video, and just put a video online because I haven't done so for a while. For anybody who wants more information on this, Northampton Nutrition Centre it is my business. Online you can look it up on as www.nnc.fitness. Facebook page Northampton Nutrition Centre, and you can direct message me there in terms of finding out more about non-communicable diseases, finding out how you can get a positive lifestyle, and if you're a person within a business, HR department or small business owner, if you want to find out how you can fulfill your responsibility towards your staff by using NNC to help you with a health and wellness program within your business, please again get hold of me on www.nnc.fitness or through the Northampton Nutrition Centre Facebook page. Thank you very much.